Hello children, in this video we will be learning what is a coefficient of a term. Okay, so generally we have a notion in our mind that coefficient means just the thing that comes in the front of a term. Yes, suppose I say this is my term and I ask what is the coefficient, then we tend to believe that just 4 is the coefficient. Okay, but it is not. We will be learning a new concept of coefficient. Okay, so to understand this, we will first learn what is the factor of a term. Okay, so for this, let us take one example. Suppose I have an expression, say 3ab square plus 4ab minus 7. Okay, so this is an algebraic expression. So a term here, this is a term, this is a term, and this is also a term. Okay, so if you see here, a term can be a number as it is here. It can be a product of number and a variable, and it can be just a variable. Okay, so the term can be anything. Okay, so in a term, if you look at the term ab squared, to get this term we multiply 3a, b and b. Okay, so we multiply a number and a variable to get the term. Okay, so all these numbers and these variables are called the factor of the term. So these are the factors. Okay, so after learning the definition of factor, we will learn what is a coefficient. Okay, so suppose I ask you what is the coefficient of AB. Okay, then the remaining factors, removing AB, because we are trying to find the coefficient of AB. So removing AB, whatever factors are left, listen to me very carefully. Removing AB, because AB's coefficient is to be found out. So removing AB, the factors that is left. So 3 and B are left. So 3B is the coefficient of AB. Okay, because we are trying to find the coefficient of AB. Suppose I want to find the coefficient of b square. Okay, that is b and b. Then what is left is 3a. So 3a is the coefficient of b square. Suppose I ask what is the numerical coefficient of this term. Okay, then in that case the numerical coefficient will be the number that is present in this term. Okay, so if you look at this term, the number present is 3. So 3 is the numerical coefficient of 3ab squared. Okay, and we even have something called literal coefficient. Okay, so in a term, whatever variable is present, that variable is the literal coefficient of that term. So here ab square is the literal coefficient of the term 3ab squared. Okay, so children, to understand what is the coefficient, you need to have the knowledge of what are the factors of the term. Okay, and we even learn what is a numerical coefficient. So numerical coefficient is the number that is present in the given term. So the number present here is 3. So 3 is the numerical coefficient. If you look at this term 4ab, the number present is 4. So 4 is the numerical coefficient. Okay, so later we learned what is the literal coefficient. So the variable which is present in the term is called the literal coefficient. As in this case, the variable present was ab square. So ab square is the literal coefficient of this term. Okay, if in this term you want to know the literal coefficient, then AB is the literal coefficient of the term 4AB. So saying this, what about this term? What is the coefficient of this term? So children, if you look at this term, this is a constant term, okay? So when we are dealing with the constant term, we do not have the coefficient. It is just the constant term, okay? So this is all about the coefficient of a term. Let me take one more example. Suppose I have 4AB minus A plus 8. So this is an algebraic expression, and I ask what is the numerical coefficient of minus A. So if you look at this term minus A, you do not see any number present here. But children, when you don't see any number present here, remember there is always 1 present. Because when we multiply any number by 1, the number do not change. So if you write this, you can write it as minus 1 into A. Okay? So if we are asked to find the numerical coefficient of this term, then it is minus 1. Okay? So this is all about coefficient of a term. So with this knowledge, you can easily solve few questions from the exercise. But before that, children, I want all of you to read from page number 5, section coefficient, and write down the definition of all the things that is involved there. Okay? So, this is your homework. I'll quickly discuss question number 8 for you all, because that is the complete application of what we learned today. So, they are saying in the term minus 6ab square c. So, the term given is minus ab square c. What are the coefficients of the following? So, you see there are many things given. You need to find the coefficient of many things. So let us do it one by one. So before we attempt this question, let's try to write down what is the factor of this term. Okay. So if you see minus, you have minus 1 into 6, because minus 6 can be, we can get minus 6 by multiplying minus 1 into 6 into A into B into B into C. So this is the factor of the term minus 6ab square c. So in question number 1, they are asking what is the coefficient of 6ab square c. So 6ab square c is removed. We need to find the coefficient of it. So this is all gone. Yes. So only factor left is minus 1. So minus 1 is the coefficient of 6ab square c. Okay. Number 2, they are asking what is the coefficient of ab square c. So they are talking about this factors. Okay. So what is left is minus 1 into 6, which is minus 6. So minus 6 is the coefficient of ab square c. Okay. Same way they are asking the coefficient of a. So they are talking just about a. What is left is minus 6b square c. So minus 6b square c is the coefficient of, they are talking about just a. Okay. Same way, let us find the coefficient of b square. So they are just talking about b square. So the factors left are minus 6ac. So minus 6ac is the coefficient of b square. And question number 5, they are asking the coefficient of C. So what is left? The factors left is minus 6ab square. So this is the coefficient of C. Okay. So this is all about coefficient of a term. So there are 5 more sub questions left in this question. Please practice. It's interesting. It's all about using your logic and presence of mind. Okay. So in the next class, we will do the last section, that is what is a polynomial, how to find the degree of a polynomial, and how to find the value of an algebraic expression. Okay. So this is all I want to talk in this video. Thank you.